No problem here now, lads.
DOJ.
Jack to Kevin, just go to channel 1 and see. I've no idea, I couldn't hear it.
Oh god.
Race, man. Yeah, dog. American flags, man. Hello. Welcome back to a new video. We are here in the state of Connecticut. We are now at the track, Stafford Speedway. So, very cool looking place. It's our first glance at the track. Obviously, quite a big oval, and we're going to be using the far big oval corner and then into like a semi transition into the last corner here. So, I'm sure if you've seen online before the event, they had two suggested layouts. One where it had an inside transition, and the second one where it just had one transition, which in my opinion would have been absolutely ridiculous to run. We already had one track with one transition 2 weeks ago in Orlando, and I hate having to drift a track that only has one transition, because like, what's the point? We're here to drift, not do two corners and that's it. Yeah, this looks cool at first glance. We're waiting on Sam to get here. He's not far away, I'd imagine, and we're going to start getting set up and everything, so just going to give a walk around, try to get our bearings. Obviously it's a first event here for FD, and definitely a first event for us, so need to figure out where everything is, and excited. We're going to try go through the car, change a couple of things, and yeah, we've got to try find some speed in the second lap, not just in my BMW, but also my GTA 6 actually, after last week in the Modelo. But yeah, it's an issue that we seem to have, and just have to try to figure it out. We have some work to do. Hopefully we can figure it out. We've got some ideas to change springs and alignments and all that kind of stuff to see if we can get more speed, and we also want to try to get a little bit more comfortable with the steering in the car, because right now from the last video you will see in Orlando that the steering is doing some juttering, and we have changed like our Ackerman, our caster, our toe. We've changed everything really. The only thing we haven't changed is by trying to add a lot more camber to the car. So the only way to do that, because the BMW setup is a bit strange, we have to like extend the track width of the car by like extending the voice tab. I don't really want to do that, but we might just give it a go to see if it makes it better, and if it does, we know we're going in the right direction then, at least. Other than that, we have a new mechanic in America, so we have PC worldwide now. So Dara is obviously back. He's here for the season. Jack Kelly was only able to come to the last 2 rounds, and he's missing this round and the next round, so PC is filling in this time, and we must try to find someone for the next round. But yeah, it'll be good to show PC what FD is all about. He hasn't been to an FD round yet, so that'll be interesting, and yeah, his input might even help with some of the stuff in the car. So that is the plan. We're going to go walk around, wait for Sam to get here, and then we can start setting up. How are we? He's coming in for tea. So, day one is done. As you can see, it's the first time we got to set up all the tints, and very professional looking. We've now set everything up, and it's all enclosed as it needs to be. Car is in there. We've changed rear springs and the field suspension. We went from an 8 kg to a 6 kg spring, and we're going to stiffen the anti-roll bar a small bit, and hopefully kind of have the same kind of balance but just a bit more dig. That's the theory behind it basically. We were hoping to have stiffer front springs, but we don't actually have any. The next jump up that Odie had with him was too much of a jump. So other than that, we've changed front steering rack, we've changed the front track width, we've given the car a bit more camber. So yeah, a lot of stuff that we're going to try to experiment with tomorrow. It's not going to change the car too drastically, so we should still be able to qualify and have a good time. Everything seems pretty good. Just need to give the car a quick power check in the morning, quick service. We have briefing at 8, and we've practiced it on our first practice actually tomorrow, so we've practiced at 10 o'clock. So yeah, I'm going to zip up, go for food, relax, and chill out until the morning. But it's been a pretty good day, and the track looks pretty sweet. Now that they painted it, I had a quick glance, so we might do a bit of track walk in the morning after briefing if we have time between briefing and practice. And yeah, looking forward to it. Hopefully the car reacts pretty decent, and we can just kind of get into the flow of things fairly straight away. So yeah, gonna zip it all up and hit the road. What?
Oh Jesus, man, unbelievable. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. It's unbelievable. Oh jeez.
There'll be a problem here now, lads. Let you in there really fast. Breathe, man, breathe.
Like what?
Oh, go into the room. Close the door. You too. He didn't even get it again, like I just...
Did he? So it is day one here at FD. We came back early this morning for briefing. We've done briefing and the track walk now so far. The guys have went through the front of the car. One of the setup changes that you will probably be able to visually see the front camber in the car now. Yeah, so the front camber is quite substantial compared to what it was. I think we're up around 6.5 degrees now, almost 7 even from our 5 degrees that we wore. So hopefully that kind of gives us less of a contact patch on the transition and lets the car float from one angle to the other a little bit better basically. That's the theory behind it, and it should just maybe give us a bit more feel on angle. That is the plan. We've also changed the back setup. We went to softer springs, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. Other than that, serviced the engine, went through everything, and all seems to be good. So everyone else is after queuing up on track already, but the track is quite patchy, so I'm not too pushed on getting out there for an early first lap, to be honest. And the track was also quite dirty when we walked it and things, so just want to let everyone else go out, feel it out, and then we'll try to get a few laps. We've got first session, then we've got 6 hours of nothing, and then we have second session before, I think we even have 2 sessions before qualifying later in the day, so we'll see how it goes. That is the story. So hopefully the new front setup will make us steer that bit nicer, and it'll make it just a bit more like predictable. That's the outcome that we're hoping for. The rear should just have more grip with the softer springs, but hopefully the anti-roll bar can still control the bouncing around and stuff, because we don't want the car to go back to how it was in Atlanta, and we just want to have the car to have enough grip compared to what it did have in Atlanta, if that makes sense. So we're kind of trying to find that happy medium basically. I'm going to get suited and booted, jump in the car, head out to the queue. We might just sit in the lead lane for a while and then just scoot up to the chase lane once I see that there's smoke everywhere, and we can do a decent run and just try to get a bit of a lap in. So yeah, thank you to Podge and Dara for making sure that she's good to go. Unfortunately the body kit stuff didn't show up. There's a box on the way and it's not here yet, so car's still looking a bit tatty compared to what it was at the start of the year, but we do have new everything coming. We've got new wrap and new stickers and everything. It's all been ordered and on the way, but yeah, hopefully it's here today and we can do it tomorrow. So that is the plan. warm-up is done and complete. If you can see by the tops of the tints, or by the floor, it is very wet. We had a massive downpour after the first 2 laps of warm-up, I think it was. Our first lap into warm-up, we were 4th in the queue, and to be honest, like, first lap was a fairly high qualifying score. I was very, very happy with it. But yeah, the downfall came. Unfortunately, it turned the track into an absolute ice rink. And we done 1 lead run for James. It was terrible. We were good in the bank and we spun at the end of the bank, but we were near full lock. Then he nudged us, like, he was really close. That put us onto full lock, and then we just had no more to give going down the hill. So that was just unfortunate. Then done, I think, all chases after that in the rain because the line was shorter. Done 1 chase with Ben Hobson, which wasn't too bad. Then we did a chase with Ben, or with James, and that was terrible because we had a different, different dry and wet part of the bank, basically, where my car was faster than his, and I just couldn't find the balance with the left foot braking because I was kind of starting the bank on the handbrake and then I was trying to finish on the left foot brake and it just didn't work. So we then called it for practice because we were like, what's the point? If we have to drive in these conditions, we'll have to just figure it out as we go, I think, because what we were doing was kind of getting us nowhere. So right now the boys have fresh tyres on and the car is ready for qualifying. So qualifying starts in 20 minutes, I'd imagine. So I hope it clears up. The sun came out for like 5 minutes, it disappeared again. Hopefully there's a dry line comes. To be honest, it's not as warm as Orlando, so I don't think there is, which is great crack. Just keep an eye on it, see how it goes, and yeah, I think we should be good. We've done these kind of challenges before, so yeah, we will let you know we got after the first run, but it's going to be tricky, rainy again, so I don't know. If it's full wet, I have good confidence that we'll qualify fairly high. If it's this kind of patchy shit, I have full confidence that we could nearly not qualify. So, what? I take it back. I'm going to qualify no matter what, but I don't know where. Other than that though, the car is still going 100%. Fuel and tyres, mint job. So I'm very happy with that again. So hopefully we can keep this going because it's a great time.
There's something in my eye. It's sore.
Yeah. It is seating day, and as you can see, we've got some of the body kit off the car. So we're now opening a body shop here in Connecticut. We have a new fresh front bumper that was in California that we got wrapped. So just going to mount up all of the side spats from Big Duck Club And then we have new Kumo tyre stickers and a Stram sticker to go on. The splitter is pretty beat up, but it's not too bad, so we're going to put that on back on the car. We have a new splitter, but unfortunately the front pieces never came to wrap this corner, so this still looks a bit more put together. We've got new side skirts, and we also have a new Pulsar sticker for the door. We have new red and silver for the side skirts also, so just kind of trying to tidy the car up the best we can. Obviously kind of close enough to mid-season, and in the racetrack is not the most ideal scenario, but try and make it look as clean as possible. That's the main thing. So we're going to get the bumper sorted, get that back on the car, and then we're going to do the side skirts. Other than that, Pod's giving the car a spanner check. I think top 32 for Pro Spec is starting fairly soon. Sam was practicing this morning, everything's going pretty good, so he seems fairly happy, which is sweet. So last night in qualifying we ended up P6, is it? So yeah, another top 10 qualifying. It wasn't too bad. We had very, very sketchy conditions. My second run had a lot of impact, I felt, but didn't get rewarded for it. Compared to the first run, we got less style points, which I was a bit confused about, but in the first run I had like a snappy transition as to where I nearly spun, and I feel like I got more points for that than what I was doing on my second run, let's say. But look, that's just what they seen. I also dropped the wheel, so that could be the consequence of the style for that as well. So a bit confusing, but it is what it is. Are still in the show. We're top 10. I think we have Federico Shrifo up first. So 2-1 series is in battle. Very similar cars, obviously. Both sound very, very cool. So it's going to be the best sounding battle of the weekend. So I'm looking forward to that. Try progress from there and keep moving on. Yeah, top spot is where we're aiming for, to be honest. We want to be in the show massively, and I think this week, this round is like the round where the top 5 or 6 in the championship will start moving forward in the race for the title, let's say. So we're going to try at least stay as close as we can to that. That's the plan. So get everything pieced back together, make it look as pretty as we can, and then tomorrow we can try break it all again.
No, don't. Here.
Yeah, light the candle first.
Okay. Connor's here, right?
Yeah.
He's over there. Okay.
Are we singing? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Connie. Happy birthday to you.
Hey guys, this is Ben's Bites. We're gonna go find some to eat. We're just sitting here, people watching. We got Jonathan Castro walking by. Our plan for the next 15 minutes is we're gonna sit here, record every single car that leaves the paddock early before they get to the staging line, because we're not allowed to leave till 11:45. And some people just think that they're above the law around here. So there's a new sheriff in town, and we're gonna beat their ass.
In the car. He's got 15 minutes to wait.
Oh. Matt Field is about to leave early. Hold on. Take a look at this. Ready? It's 11:32. You see the phone? It's 11:32. We still have 13 minutes. And people are already getting antsy, so it's not looking good. Dylan Hughes is already getting antsy. We still got 12 minutes. Matt Field's already halfway out. We're gonna drive over here to the grid, and we're gonna see who actually can follow the rules. All right, so we are currently sitting where the cars drive through to go into the staging lane. And
I'm gonna make sure to tell these fellas too, like when they're here early. I'm like, you're home back. 100%.
We are gonna be security for today. So our predictions: RTR is first. Matt Field. I don't know. Matt Field's right there. Matt Field's gonna see the RTR team driving up,
And he's gonna leave.
and he's gonna cut them off. That's my prediction.
One of these guys is here as well, though. So he's obviously on radio duty as well.
I'm gonna say the first car is gonna roll through here at 11:43. That's gonna be my bet. What do you think?
I'd say 42, 43, yeah.
All right.
For sure.
So me and Jack are both just now coming to the realization that crews are actually having people up here, spotting for them, and the second the first car,
two right here.
there's
And then one up
1,
here.
2,
Wheel
3,
is over
4,
here.
5.
And another one. That's Tommy Lemire's guy, I'm sure. So
And they're all on the radio. They're antsy. They're antsy.
we don't have a radio though. Our teams are just gonna have to figure it out.
Like normally our system is that we just wait for a car to drive by our pit.
Then you go.
And then you go.
Yeah.
42. 1 minute.
This is actually this suspense is killing me.
11:43 and 9
It's
seconds.
getting loud. Like
There's more suspense here than the final battle from yesterday. This is
oh look, Kevin is blocking. That was some.
we get a car rolling. We got a car rolling.
Oh,
Look,
car's rolling.
11:44, 44,
44,
Forsberg,
44.
LZ, Rome,
And
Nate
Matt.
Chen, Ken Gucci, Matt Field.
What the fuck?
Oh, Matt Field did not cut him off.
I'm at the back.
11:44 and 15 seconds. Dylan, Nate Chen, Castro, Ken Gucci. We're not going to talk about that car. James Dean, Ryan Turek, Jack. No, Ken Gucci has ruined it for all of them. Ken Gucci, what are you doing? Oh, he just Rudy, Lemaire, Sharifo, Literal, all of these guys, they lost like 4 minutes because of Gucci. Oh man. He's got to practice those defensive driving skills. Man, I wonder where we ended up.
We're still way back.
You think that we're far back?
Yeah, 100%.
So
It is now
I
time to leave the pits.
would believe, it brings me to believe that I think there's about 5 cars that don't have to go back.
Oh, I would say the last 4. Yeah, job done.
But I will say there was less aggression than I was expecting.
It was a bit beefy there.
Kevin, can you
Kevin.
come squeeze in our golf cart?
Can we have a chat for a second?
Yeah.
What are you guys getting into now?
We were on security for people leaving their pit space
Oh, good.
before 45.
Uh-huh.
I'm just wondering how strict is it?
Uh-oh, who do we got?
89% of the grid.
You know, well, it's the travel time. You know, their phones are old ones. They use the
Okay.
flip phone still, so they're not synced.
That's the issue?
You know, so that's probably the basic issue. Yeah, I don't know. I think the only thing we can do is like literally have like a list.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, you
Out of
know,
the hat.
yeah.
We
Oh,
should
for
start
sure, yeah.
fighting for it.
Oh, Friday night fights after Prospect.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay. All right, we'll do that. We'll make a cage out in the media box in the center, and we'll let the fans watch. So how do we pick who fights? Or do you fight the person you're battling in top 32?
I say that
Yeah, then you win.
Right.
Right, let's go check. Thank you.
have fun.
Cheers.
All right, so this is the race that nobody knows about in FD. Forsberg gets the win. Where you at, Joe?
I'm literally 10th car. What a load of What a load of You know what? We sat and watched the time, and it was 11. It was almost.
It was 11:44
11:53.
in 2 seconds.
It was 11:40, 44, and I was watching down the whole pits.
Yeah.
And I saw Rudy and Adam go, and I was just like, go.
Oh, and
They fucking took off. And then when we started moving, Asbo's crew were in front of us. So
Yeah,
two Paddock's cars pulled out, and then you were told to run over anyone. So you literally hit straight for third. We got back. And around like this, got in front.
no way.
Oh yeah, crazy. That was wild.
So yeah.
So hold on. You went through all of that place. You went through all of that. Where did the Mustangs end up on the grid?
Yeah, but we're at the back. We're at the back.
7th place on grid.
And we're at the back of the paddock.
Oh. So yeah, that's the race that nobody talks about for FD.
It's actually the most dangerous race.
It is the most dangerous race.
Can we talk about how the cars have been on Paddock for 5 minutes and he's already got a car cover on?
Yeah, yes.
How did that happen?
I think he must have had it in the passenger seat.
Must have an illegal setup.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Hiding something over there.
But yeah,
Well, that was
That's
some
that.
serious action that we just covered
That's
on
that.
the unknown race of Formula Drift.
Yeah, I love it.
this is the best race of the weekend, to be
It
honest.
was actually the most aggressive anyone drove.
It was unreal.
there's definitely some more out there. So here we go. And look at that, Jack Shanahan up high, that Pulsar Turbo Systems vehicle, the PSR, and the Pennzoil BMW coming down. And Jack, really great placement there going into that inside clip. And now through the power alley goes Jack and Federico. Jack is just tearing through the course right now. Jack the Ripper.
Job. Your lead run was 10 times better, and your proximity through the last half was A1, so show me yours, bud.
Man, both these guys just ready to go. Let me go, let me go, let me at him, let me at him. Here we go. Right, let's go. Let's see what we got. Jack Shanahan. Federico initiating. He is high in that bag. Jack that inside a great position. Both of them. Loves his transition. Again, those Irish drops and the Shanahan. Some of them fast. In that transition, just barely letting him open up doors. Look like a kind jump, but now he's going to shut it down. Both the drivers and Benny. Like he said, he wants to get down the puck. Shanahan just rips around that cone.
To take down a Jack Shanahan, who once again is looking like he's in top form.
And here it is. Jack Shanahan unanimously gets the victory.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Enjoy your day. Thank you. You want a signature? Yeah, no problem. Cheers, man. Thank you very much. Have a great night. So we are just back from our top 32 battle with Federico, and to be honest, pretty clean battle, fairly full send by both of us. Think chase to chase, fairly similar in my opinion. Probably would have been even Stevens really. I didn't push crazy hard. I wasn't too sure how much I could have trusted him off the bank. Kevin is obviously back in this tower this weekend for me and Connor, and he said that he did leave outer one pretty early on his 2 practice laps, and he done exactly that. So I was kind of happy that I didn't push too aggressively on the bank. I did near the end because I kind of knew where his trajectory was going to go, and I knew I was going to be able to stay with him then going down the bank. And yeah, worked out pretty good. From there to the finish, the chase was pretty sweet, to be honest. It was very smooth. Car felt super in control, so that was the main thing. We changed some setup stuff just between practice and battles also, just to help with tyre wear and stuff. But yeah, top 16 yet again. It's great. It's very, very good. I need to watch the next battle that we have. It's either LZ or I don't know, maybe Tommy Mare. I can't think exactly, but either way, it's going to be a tough, fast battle. So looking forward to that. So at least now the top 32 nerves are done, and yeah, we will see you after top 16, or maybe at the parade. Cheers.
Sort of famous, you know?
You reckon?
No. They're just a few boys from Killavullen having the craic.
So we've just done top 16 parade and we are back to the paddock. We mentioned in the last part of that I recorded that I didn't know who I was battling. It turned out we were battling Simon Olsen, so very excited for that. I'm very happy for him to finally shake off his top 32 gremlins, let's say. So yeah, he's going to be pushing super hard, and he told me on the track that if there's anyone that he wants to beat tonight, it's me. So he's not going to go down without a fight, that's for sure. We're going to just go, send it, see what happens. Our cars are fairly even in pace, I think. And also, his last lead run was incredible, like really, really good. So we're looking forward to it. And yeah, full send, see how it goes, and just keep pushing. I would give anything to be on the podium tonight, so a carbon trophy coming home tonight would be ideal. So we will not stop pushing until we're there, I guess. So yeah, we'll see you on track.
Yeah. Definitely going to be a battle. That
is kind of lovingly getting embraced by the Irish crew.
Yeah.
Yeah, he might get excommunicated right now.
Well, we'll see. It's
yeah.
personality-wise, I'll tell you that.
It's a Norwegian and Irish club gentleman talking to a box. You see him walk into his first outside zone. Jack Shanahan led with break until tomorrow. And Simon Olsen just drops into formation. Nice job. Really good proximity there. Simon Olsen made it in smoke. Now cutting through that power. Good transition simultaneous there. Or simultaneous. That's coming to the last outside zone. Nice job. Look at Simon Olsen.
Phenomenal run from these drivers.
All right, one more time, and yeah, I mean, it's almost identical between Jack Shanahan and Simon Olsen. All right, they're waiting there on the line. Let's see if that plays a role, but they were having fun outside of their cars after the, again, the deliberation, but Jack Shanahan, look at that early initiation. Simon Olsen way down on the bank, and here he comes now. Simon trying to gain some ground. That's going to be a huge detriment to the outcome of this battle. Again, we're just slightly into this battle, but that is right out the gate a major mistake, and Shanahan keeps on keeping on. Simon Olsen now gaining a lot of ground and proximity. Jack Shanahan. And look there, he is surging. He is coming on up top into that outside zone. There goes Simon. Pass a second. Absolute synchronicity here. Look at that. Just really well done on that transition, crossing over to the last outside zone. Simon pours some more angle on it. Jack manages it. That was absolutely sick. So we got one. Again, this is the last battle of the 16 to forge the grade 8. And it looks like Jack Shanahan gets the victory over Simon Olsen. Said they're going to leave it all out there. This should be a doozy. Another one. This is going to be a door banger and BMW swanger. Here we go. Brandon Sorensen out front across the nose. Jack already trying to nose hit the tail. Look at the smoke coming out the doors. Yo, look at the angle for Brandon Sorensen as now transitioning. Jack the Ripper. Drops back in once again. Look at the chase shot. This is an absolute fight. Blow for blow going down. Are you kidding me? Dude, Jack, in every transition, he dropped right back in that pocket. Okay, looks like we are good to go. Like I said, I'm expecting Brandon Sorensen to be super aggressive against Jack Shanahan. There goes Jack. Brandon initiates. And no, very smooth, very clinical from Brandon Sorensen. Jack set him up and teed him up really, really well there. Let's see how Brandon, see if he can mimic that timing that Jack Shanahan executed so well. Now coming on around, Brandon Sorensen gets into formation. And there goes Brandon, he surges an attack. Jack filling all that outside zone. Now coming into the wall. Pretty good. All right, so slide him left for Brandon Sorensen, right for Jack Shanahan. Are they going one more time? Yes, they are. One more time, and look at that. And the Ripper going against Brandon Sorensen. So again, this is the one more time battle. All right, Brandon will lead. Sorensen Motorsports, Quad Lock BMW, and the little 1 Series Pulsar Turbo Systems on Kumo tires. And here comes Brandon Sorensen. Clean start, no code for him. Let's see the initiation there for Brandon Sorensen. Shanahan does not get, in the pocket. There's that dive in again, but we saw a great chase job. And again, he can time the transitions with those drift whiskers. Let's see if he can execute it, like you said, telepathy. I like what you said earlier there, Jacob. Now transitioning through that crossover. And here comes Jack Shanahan. Slides right back in. He drops in. Riding wheel to wheel. That was, again, I like the word that Reese used earlier. Class act. Didn't flop, didn't rotate, stayed in it on this side of the bracket. Big Bro Jack, ready to send it. Nice job by Jack Shanahan. Initiating into the outside zone. Brandon quickly gets to the wall. Proximity down just a little bit. But look at Jack throw some more angle at it. That allows Brandon to get that proximity. See if he can time it here. Oh, Brandon goes deeper than Jack. But did he go shallow? I want to check the angles on that when we get that replay there, Jacob. Now, bringing it on home to that last outside zone. Ooh, Jack was really going aggressively towards that wall.
Yeah.
That outside zone 3, definitely want to inspect that one. That was interesting. All right, so it looks like we have an outcome here. Is it Jack Shanahan or Brandon Sorensen? Make some noise for these fellas. Come on, Stafford. Connor Shanahan waits in the wings. Who's he gonna go against? Brandon Sorensen or Jack Shanahan? And it is unanimous. Jack Shanahan gets the win. Jack Shanahan gets the win. Jack, you get the win, buddy. He's going against, yes sir, it's you. Slide him left or slide him right, and Jack gets the win. It's an all Shanahan battle on one side. Oh, yeah, boy.
Woo!
Jack will give chase. The lights are on. The brotherly battle, brotherly love is out the window, and now it's going to be grinding on the door. Here we go. Connor Shanahan leading Jack Shanahan, the Ripper. The Shadow versus the Ripper. Here it comes. This Shanahan. Initiating there is Connor Shanahan high on the bank. Here goes Jack Shanahan. Get to that door. And again, I think he's going to temper it back just a little bit because we know how disruptive, obviously, Jack can bully him around. But here goes Connor Shanahan in the outside zone, transitioning pass. Now goes Connor in that last outside zone. Jack throwing a lot of angle at it and decels the car just a little bit here. Going across the finish line goes Connor and Jack.
Yeah, Jack going for a very clean run on that one. I don't think he wanted to get caught up and create a bunch of contact. And
again, there's going to be traffic anyways out of here, so why not join us at the podium and join the party? You know who's going to party right now? Jack Shanahan, Connor Shanahan, send it, boys! An all-Irish battle. The brotherly love, brothers from the same mothers. As we are throwing it down, Jack Shanahan. Connor comes out of drift! Connor comes out of drift! Jack Shanahan must complete this run, and he will have the victory. Unreal. Jack Shanahan, Pulsar Turbo Systems. Look at this. As we are now bringing it on home, Jack crosses the finish line, and Connor comes to a halt.
what happened? Jack.
Yeah. Shame. Connor-filled donuts.
Oh, dude, I haven't laughed this hard in forever. This is, I don't know the last time I had this much fun in an event. This is incredible.
Unreal. Well, let's make it official. Slide him right for Jack the Ripper Shanahan. And here are the drivers, James the Machine Dean and Jack the Ripper Shanahan. Once again, and this is going in the history books. This very well could be one of the best, if not the best, Formula Drift events ever in the 23 years. If we could, Connecticut, are you with me? Make some noise. And here we go. 1, 2, 3. Send it. Jack Shanahan, James Dean coming down the line. Jack Shanahan initiates. And James Dean right there. And so I want to see that angle. Look at James Dean. Again, a class act. Looks like he's not banging on his door, giving him the rope. Oh, say less. Hold my beer. Here we go. In through that power alley. Transitioning through. James. The Drift Whisters are out. And there he goes. Drops in that last outside zone. Oh, doctor. Look at this. James, the 5-time and defending champion, brings it on home. Let's send it for one final time tonight. Are we going to have a winner? Send it, James Dean. James the Machine Dean. And here comes Jack Shanahan. Shoots in on the inside. Initiates. The car grips up. He tries to fight back. But if James keeps it clean, he will be your winner here. Round 4, the Formula Drift Pro Championship. A big botched initiation by Jack Shanahan, and that will be all she wrote. Jack Shanahan goes off course, and James Dean continues on. A bit of a victory lap for the 5-time and defending champion of 360, and a celebration for James the Machine Dean. And again, join us at the podium ceremony for the trophy ceremony. But let's announce our winners. We start with 3rd place, coming to us from Ireland in that Red Bull, Jerry Yang Racing 86. Make some noise for Connor Shanahan. You know who won, so I normally don't do this. I normally say the winner, so I'm going to go in the order 3rd, 2nd, and 1st. So 2nd place here at round 4 of the Formula Drift Pro Championship from Ireland, it's Jack Shanahan. And now, finally, your winner, points leader, 5-time and defending Formula Drift champion, piloting the O'Reilly Auto Parts, Pennzoil, Nitto Tires, Ford Racing, Ford RTR, Mustang, from Ireland, and all Irish podium, James the Machine He tried to act surprised. Lorette.
Breaking up the brothers. What a weekend with the neighbors.
The Pro Championship.
Oh geez, that's class. So the day is done. There wasn't many updates between top 16 and all the way to the final. It got fairly hectic in the paddock. We were just in and out, like bang, 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 to be honest, trying to get stuff done. We even had LZ's crew fall in to give some help. So, yeah, but in saying that, it's nice to be able to say that I did get from top 16 all the way to the final, where we battled all the way to second place. Unfortunately, in the final, we had a mechanical failure, which the engine mount in the car failed, and the engine fell over and landed on the steering column. So that is why when we transitioned and tried driving around the track, the engine was resting against the column and was stopping the steering from moving. So a bit unfortunate. To be honest, I don't know if I had enough in the tank to beat James' chase run. I haven't watched it back, but when you're doing that good of a lead run and you can just feel someone there, you know how good it is basically. So I knew it had to be 10-10s and nothing less. So just super happy, like very grateful. Like, we have the smallest team on the grid, and to have 2 podiums already this year and sitting 4th in the championship, only 1 point behind 3rd, couldn't be better right now. Halfway in the season, there's still a long road ahead. Massive thank you to this fucking Egypt. Massive thank you to Dara and Podge for making sure everything was good all weekend. Massive thank you to you for making sure that we got here and doing everything else that you do when you're here, because I'd be absolutely fucked otherwise. And it's, yeah, when we're on the podium and you see that it's just the 4 of us basically on the podium, and then you see an army of people going up there to keep the other 2 cars that are on the podium going. It's very, very proud moment, to be honest, because we're actually doing this and doing it very fucking well, and it's cool, very, very cool. But yeah, I am emotional. But yeah, the car is fucking battered and bruised again. We just put new panels on it and it's already half fucked, but this makes it all worthwhile, so it's not too bad. I have to do a walk around, try to get some panels, try to get some stickers, and try to get it looking good for Indianapolis. But yeah, a great night nonetheless. Disappointing with the engine mount. That is my own workmanship failing. When we were building the car, it was kind of built between B&Q and McVan Dales, so we just didn't really have yeah, Home Depot. But yeah, it just didn't really have the correct material for the engine mounts. The engine mounts have been flexing since we built the car. Something we were meaning to get on top of, but just haven't been in a shop to... We're in LZ's place obviously, but we had many other things to try get through, and that was not priority. So bit us in the ass this time, but we will fix it and we'll be back stronger. The next track is meant to be very similar layout to this, and to be honest, I enjoyed this track a lot more than I thought I was going to. It was unbelievable. The bank, the feeling of the bank, you're going so fast, and then into the tighter technical, like half oval, unbelievable, like really, really cool. One of my favourite tracks that I've driven, to be honest. It's very, very good. Just good crack, and that's good. Battle at the Springs, P2. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Thanks for all the support. And yeah, we will see you on the next one. Cheerio. Bye-bye.
Cheers.
Fucking hot. Sounds like you, Kevin.
Big fight. Chicken
keys.